What up, y'all? Welcome to The Truth. I am Q Parker. We got Javon Dewan. We got Brad James, Mark Couch, Stevie Bags. 5 different perspectives, but we're all coming together to give you the truth. Yo, today we're going to be talking about Azriel Clary and R. Kelly connection, Michael Jordan, and The Last Dance. I know a lot of MJ fans out there. We're also going to be talking about Lisa Ray and just the shift in the prototypical body type of women and just hearing our perspectives. And then we're going to talk about Trump and the coronavirus conspiracy. All right, so keep it right here. It's all about the truth.
Let's just dive right in, Q. I'm glad you brought that up. I think we should dive right in on R. Kelly and Azriel. She posted yesterday, and it was this fanfare, hate fair, all type of things. She went in and said things about R. Kelly, showing some, secrets about R. Kelly, texts and stuff like that. A lot of people said they was with her to heal, telling her, it's going to be okay. And other was like, she's just trying to get money. How do you feel about it, Brett? What's your position?
Ooh, boy, you gonna throw me right in on the R. Kelly topic.
Yes.
R. Kelly, man, that's always with black folks. That's a sticky subject because we love the music, but we definitely don't condone the actions that we all know he did. For a lot of years, people pretended like they didn't know R. Kelly was doing what he was doing, but man, I tell you like this, we still bob our head to it because we don't know everything he produced and had his hands on. But on the flip side, man, I ain't leaving my kids nowhere around him. I know that.
What about you, Mark?
Yo, man. Now, and I think I've said this before. I sort of believe what's going on with Kelly, man, to be honest with you, only because of my experience. Years ago when I used to work at the strip club. And so when I was working at the strip club, man, I knew it was girls in there that was underage that would come back after he would come to town, that would come back and tell me about their experience and what they did, how they did it. And they were just bragging about what they did with it. So for me, man, it just ain't a trending topic. For me, it's reality. It's something that I got hands-on information about, way back in the day.
Stevie, your thought?
Vaughn, let me tell you something, bro. I think 25% of the people will love you and can be persuaded to hate you. 25 will love you, will hate you, and can be persuaded to love you. 25% will hate you no matter what you do. 25% will love you no matter what you do. At the end of the day, you'll never please everybody. And I agree with Brad and Mark. I don't agree with what he did, but I definitely say that no matter what he did, you're going to have people out there that's going to support this guy no matter what. Then you're going to have people out there that's going to hate him. So the girl coming out, I don't know if it was the best thing for her stress level, because I know some diehard R. Kelly fans that will try to take her head off for sharing that information.
Right.
True or not.
I think that from my perspective is, I just feel like, knowing that you're coming out in such a place where, especially Corona and all the things that are happening, that people are going to pay way more attention than they paid attention before. So they really going to watch. So I feel for her as a sister or a daughter to not go through those things. But I probably would have told her not to come out yet until she's really, like you said, stable enough to make sure that she can handle the pressure. Because like you said, there are some R. Kelly fans that are really going to go in on you and try to cut your neck off. So sometimes you want to just let things go even if you can't forget, but you can forgive. So I think that perspective is there so she can heal and move on with her life. R. Kelly, you know, he had trauma in his life. He had been raped. He had been molested. He'd been doing all that, even though it's not a reason or excuse, but I understand the why of it all. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
Hurt people.
Yeah, hurt people.
That's super true, man.
I just feel like he needs to, you know, I just wish he wouldn't have never done it if he done it. You know, I don't put nobody and say he did something that I didn't see, but I just wish that if he did it, I wish he could take it back and, you know, all the way back from his upbringing as well. But his music is amazing. I wish I could have seen him. I wish I could have seen him on Versus.
I'll say that. Yeah, that is dope, Von.
Hey,
but also,
before you go there, now who the heck gonna battle R. Kelly in Versus, bro? Who? Good God Almighty.
Yeah.
But Stevie Wonder. I mean, they both of them can't read. So I mean, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, if they both can't read, it's a fair battle. They both got hits. They both can't read.
Q, what was you going to say, Q?
Yeah, Q, what you got, bro?
I was gonna say, man, you know, when you study in the mind, right, in psychology, right, one of the first steps is being able to talk about it, whether you do it privately or publicly. And so I'm looking at it from just her angle, and just about complete healing. So if her talking about it is going to get her to a place where she can start to operate like in her truest form, then I'm all about that. I'm not one who supports, you know, internalizing things, because that's where the real trauma happens, when you're not willing to expose it, when you're not willing to talk about it. So if her talking about it is going to make her mentally in a great place, then I support that. And yes, you're right. People gonna come after her and all of that. However, this has to, in my opinion, this has to be a selfish move on her, doing what is just the natural and the healthiest thing for her. So, I mean, I love the fact that she's ready and willing to talk about it. It's gonna make for good TV, but I believe that it's good for her too, though.
Doing it on social media, though, bro.
That's my thing. Would you want your daughter to do it on social media, or do it at a counselor or something like that? Like,
a family or
media and do that.
That's why I said publicly or privately, you got to get it out.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But what would you choose? What would you think would be more healthy for your sister if she went through that?
Well, I think if the girl is not being selfish, as Q stated, I think that when she does it publicly, not only does it help her, but it helps other women who are suffering from withholding pain that they should be letting go of for their own benefit, for their own healing, for their own breakthrough.
Did you watch the video? Because see, this is my theory. If she, like Stevie, if she would have did it, you know, privately, and get to the place that you're talking about, to where she's want to heal and tell her stories. A lot of people don't went through a lot of things, and then you get through it, then you talk about it in a different type of light. Right now, she's irate. She's going crazy about it, and she's really going hard, which is cool if that's what she desires. I'm just saying, if she's my sister, I'm gonna be like, let's get to a point of healing so we can use this story to empower other women, and they can really listen and don't think that you're just the victim, but you're also the hero because you made it through it. So that's just how I do it.
But the truth is, she is a victim, and she's not necessarily operating in her highest self right now, and it could have been because of the things that she went through. So you know, while we can sit here and figure out the best times, and that's probably, like, if she had a good advisor in her ear, that's probably what they would be saying. It's probably not what she's getting. The other thing is, there's all kinds of young ladies dropping videos all the time about R. Kelly, and you know what we have to start to look at is the media, because stuff goes in cycles about like what we talk about and why we talk about it. Like Joe Biden had an 8th sexual assault accuser come out, but we talking about R. Kelly more than we talking about this presidential nominee having all these women with sexual assault charges against him.
And to add to what you're saying, I don't know, y'all can tell me this, you know, do you really believe that every time someone comes out, Kobe Bryant, you know, Joe Biden, R. Kelly, I mean, it goes all the way down the list, but do you really believe 100% that everything that you hear when it comes to sexual assault is real?
No, but R. Kelly got a platinum Chuck E. Cheese membership, so I think we all knew.
He got his plaque on the wall.
I'm just saying it's inside of everybody.
It's hard to not it's hard to not establish a position on certain things when there's so much coming at you repeatedly. Like it's hard to not really put R. Kelly in the guilty chair, because I've always thought about this. Okay, if one story come out, okay, maybe you can defend that. Nah, that's not true. If two come out, okay, you got a great team, you can kind of battle that. But man, when it's like numerous on top, it's only a matter of time before you have to really start looking at the validity of like, man, this really could be the case. And that's why
the R. Kelly piece, I get that, because there's like 40, 50, 100 women. I don't even know how many, because they got another one coming out. But I'm to Vaughn's point. I know for a fact that there are women who scheme and plot against men who have a certain platform, and that's their MO. I'm gonna say you raped me or you sexually assaulted me so I can get a check, and that's a part of this. That's a part of this too. And we gotta also unpack that. Like, why didn't all of y'all come out individually? Were you that afraid, or were you that scared, or whatever? I question.
They had cheerleading practice.
No, but for real, I think sometimes we got to look at the fact that men or people who have a certain, even women, because I know it happens to women who have a certain platform. Men just get with them knowing that they don't really love them. They see the money, they see the platform, and they just get with them so they can get a check. And the same thing goes for men who deal with the sexual assault or gold digger. And it's just another way to get to money. Thank you guys for this. This was amazing, fellas. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing and listening to us go at it about this R. Kelly thing. You always know you're going to get the truth here. Whether the truth is real enough for a man, but it's made for a woman.
Made for a woman.